How's it going, everyone? I'm Dustin with Hard Crew Racing. We're going to do a quick video on how to remove, maintain, and sharpen the blades on a bush hog. So here's the thing. Okay, I'm making this video because I'm struggling with it, and I finally figured it out, and I feel like other people are going to struggle with it. Now, we're going to go over here as an example. See how this looks on top? Okay, there's a blade directly underneath that. That's the pulley for the blade. If we go underneath, you can see there's the blade, and then again, that pulley is what runs up to the top there. Now, it looks like you would put a socket on here and zip that off while holding this still and get the blade off, right? Like we're thinking like lawn mowers. Nope, it does not work that way. So what's going to happen is, obviously as this spins, it's going to spin on top, right? You can see that? So we're actually going to hold this bolt while we unscrew this bolt. This bolt is attached to the blade. Let me go show you on one I got it off already. I'm sorry the tractor's idling, but that's the only reason it'll stay up and tilted. So let me come over here. So here's what we got. Here's that assembly we were looking at. Okay, so when this comes off the top, this is going to pull off. And you can see mine's actually broken, so there's something. And underneath there's a keyway that's going to hold that in place. Once that has been zipped off, there's 3 bolts that are going to be running through there, holding this whole assembly in. Now again, this right here is all one assembly, okay? So if I come over here where that one was removed from, you can see right there, that's where that sits down in there. Now I'm going to take the top of that one off, and then I want to show you guys just how grimy that is and why you need to remove these every once in a while. So I got impacts and all sorts of stuff out here. What I'm going to use for this, because I think it's a 1" is what this top piece is, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'm just going to use this, toss her on there. You know, you want it to be snug, but man, we got to get it on there, right? Alright, hold on. There we go. I'm going to put it on there, and I'm going to let it hit right here. That's what I'm going to use to get my torque. Now, this is where I said it has to be snug, because since we're wanting it to hold itself up, it needs to be pretty good. You can also set something under it. Maybe set that under there, so that way it can't drop back down. But that's what we're going to have hold it on. Now we're going to look for whatever size that is. I don't remember. What do I got? 3/4? Yep, 3/4. Alright, come up in here. You got a lefty-loosey it. Now, I'm going to struggle right now with telling you which way is lefty and which way is loosey. Lefty-loosey. This way. Oh, we're going to have to go down. Went the wrong way. Hold on. Oh, good. It'll hit this other pulley or it'll hit a bolt. That's fine. Lefty-loosey goes the other direction. That was my point with what I was saying. Alright, so again, we need to make sure it's hitting something that doesn't move. I'm under here. I'm trying to do this with one hand. I don't even know if I can do it with one hand. Alright. So now we're pulling towards us because that's lefty-loosey. Stay up there. Alright. See how it just kind of loosened up? Now if you look, that top one isn't moving, but the pulley is. Okay? Again, this whole blade assembly is part of that. So you could just spin the blade, and that top's going to come off. Now, when you get this off, obviously don't lose this. I got it all tilted up, so it's easy to lose. Now, remember I said it's hard to get off. I'm going to go grab this bar and gently pry it. And hope we don't break anything, because I might have broke that first one. I'm not sure, actually. No. It's just a tire iron. A lot of uses for a tire iron. I'm just trying to start to loosen stuff up. Not doing big old cranks on it. You just want to start to pop it up. There it goes. Alright, we'll pull this off. Come on. Pull this off. Alright, hold on. I gotta use both hands. Alright, so we pull this off, and now we can see just how much grime buildup there is in there. Okay? It's bad. It's deep. Alright. You gotta break all that down so we can get to them bolts. That's how you get these off. Now when they're off, I'm gonna grab the angle grinder. I'm gonna come over here quick and show you what I'm talking about. On a blade, typically have a flat side and a sharpened side. So if we look here, here's where your sharpened side is. Flip it over, here's your flat side. So I'm just going to grind this kind of flat. I'm going to come through and grind this at a bevel or at an edge, and that's going to give me my edge. Lawnmower blades don't need to be that sharpened. I'm more doing this so I can get in and actually work on the bearings and clean stuff out. So that's how you take it apart. I hope that helps. I fought with it for like 30 minutes because I thought that bolt was supposed to come off the bottom, and it is not. So yeah, get out there, build cool things, and if you have any questions, just ask.